Sagittarius, thank you for joining me for your May monthly reading. We are using the Spiritual Tarot deck to divine information for you, Sagittarius, for the month of May. Okay, let's dive in. Let's find out what that first card, creativity, imagination, intuition. What creative ideas are coming through for you? Okay, what creative ideas are coming through for you? Oh, okay. Now this is a card of passion. Definitely, it could be creatively pursuing love interests. That could be, you may be thinking a lot about having ideas about some sort of love interest. That's what that looks like to me. Now, we also need to look at the Seven of Cups, as you could be a little bit confused and getting like lost in this imagination fantasy part of the deal. It also can mean that you are looking for an external validation for what your ideas or plans are, okay? And that can get you a little bit confused, all right? Looking for external validation. Validation needs to come from inside of you, Sagittarius. And, oh, 10 of Cups reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. Now, the 10 of Cups upright says that you have achieved something grand. All paths have led you to this accomplishment, okay? This is the Wheel of Fortune taking you to someplace new, or some final, hold on, let me get this right. It's taking you to some final massive achievement to then start something new, okay? And you haven't quite gotten there yet, all right? And I think that maybe you might be a little bit losing track of your end goal at this point. All right, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers here from Spirit for the Page of Cups. And let's go deeper, Sagittarius, okay? Page of Cups, please, for Sagittarius. Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Followed by the 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. Okay, yeah, I'm going to keep going here, but I'm getting a pretty good clue of why it felt like you're looking for external validation and what's happening here. I think that you, not necessarily are you only just looking for external validation. I think that what's happening is that you're trying to take care of too many other people or too many other things. You're trying to be charitable in your, where you're putting your attention, okay? So you may be doing somebody else a favor. You may be getting caught up with somebody else who needs a lot from you, okay? And that this idea that you might have that you can fix them, you can take care of them, that is actually clouding your ability to be tapped into Spirit and to use your resources wisely. Do you see that 8 of Swords there in the middle? The 8 of Swords says that you've lost sight of your own personal power and you've gotten yourself lost in your path, and you have been now cut off from solutions and ideas from Spirit. And here's the thing, is that Spirit and ideas are what came in, and then you maybe tried to apply them to a situation that wasn't necessarily what they were meant for, okay? i.e. taking care of somebody else, right? All right, so let's go ahead with that 7 of Cups. All right, and we have the Fool, okay? 0 point, starting a new brave new step. Something new for you, something new. Yeah, okay, so you've got these ideas, you've got these potentials, you've got these possibilities, but you're looking for permission outside of yourself. And when you go inside, you're maybe even a little bit confused, okay? And you're trying to start something new, with where you're putting your attention, with these ideas. You're trying to start something new, and you're getting a lot of distractions, okay? So you've got the high ground here. This is you standing on the high ground with the inspiration from spirit, but all of these swords or all of these wands are trying to vie for your attention. You need to act on this. You need to do that. I need this from you. Please do that. There's so many things coming at you that you can't just settle in and do this for yourself. Okay, at the bottom of the deck here, and this will get shuffled back in, but at the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the Magician, okay? The Magician is where you have a balance, okay? Balance of intention, balance of information, balance of a flow of information coming from spirit, balance of resources being applied to something, balance of creativity, right? And that is what changes and shifts your reality, okay? You're trying to do this. You're trying to have a big shift. You want a big shift. All right, so let's go ahead and get that 10 of Cups, the Hierophant. Okay. Okay, along with the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right, here's the deal. So you are trying... You are trying to be very fair with the people around you, and you are trying to uphold the traditional way of doing things, okay? So you may have a lot of responsibility to the household, to the family, to this unit of people, and yet you know that you are meant to be doing something else. You are literally being guided from a dark place, from a heavy place, to an emotionally satisfying place. But because it is complicated by other people, not necessarily knowing your truth or seeing your vision, it's holding you back. It's holding you back from this sense of satisfaction, this sense of accomplishment that you know is possible right now. Okay, so essentially you're trying to take care of too many people and too many things and hold on to the old way, and it's holding you hostage. Essentially, it really is. It's really holding you hostage. Okay, it's preventing you from being able to get clarity. All right, so what does the question I'm asking, and I've got the cards for it now, what does Sagittarius need to know in order to move forward? So essentially what you need to do is stop looking outside of you, and you need to meditate. You need to get really, really quiet inside of yourself and not be distracted by anybody or anything, anybody else's expectations or obligations or responsibility to somebody or something else. You need to get quiet, you need to meditate, and you need to allow yourself to be guided step by step by spirit. You need to get into a flow state, okay? I can feel that there's a sense of agitation and a sense of even maybe frustration that has led to even greater anger, okay? That is built up inside of you, and you need to allow yourself to heal this expectation that you put on you to fulfill these other needs and obligations that's now creating resentment and even anger inside of you, okay? So once you have this healing of this, and you need to walk through those feelings, allow yourself to have it, notice what you're feeling, don't tell yourself necessarily why you're feeling it, but say, Spirit has the answers for me, and I'm ready to tap into that flow state and not try to manage the way things are supposed to look. I'll let Spirit take care of that. I'm going to follow what I'm being guided to do. And when you do that, what will happen is you'll be able to take this Queen of Wands and you'll be able to reverse her on the other side. Okay, so the Queen of Wands upright is where you're able to clearly look in any direction that's pleasing to you, put your energy or direct your life force energy into this thing that you're passionate about, and be confident in the doing of it. This is about pleasure. It's about optimism. It's about happiness. It's about going for what you know you want more of. Okay. So, but until you heal right now, that confident piece is not there. You're not feeling super strong and being able to move forward or to apply your energy because the energy inside of you is too wacky right now. It's too crazy right now. Okay. So that's what you need to do. You need to go into a deep healing and let Spirit guide you. Is there any other message for Sagittarius right now? Knight of Wands, that is your card. Okay. Oh, you know what? And happiness. Okay, here's the deal. You got you, Knight of Wands. Okay, that's bold, action, moving forward, experiences. What? Experiences that bring me true happiness. Okay. So what this is saying is tap back into self. knowing that the reason that you as a Sagittarius have expanded experiences is so that you can understand the meaning of life through tangible life, right? Through the textile part of life. I see this, I smell that, I touch this, I taste that. I have these textile physical experiences in order to understand the meaning of life. You're a philosopher, okay, through action. And that's the only place that you are going to find happiness, all right? So I think that what needs to happen is, rather than taking care of everybody else and their obligations and trying to manage their emotions, you need to recognize why you're here, and that is to have experiences to understand the meaning of life in your own way. It's not about fixing anybody else. It's not about tending to anybody else. It's about honoring your divine path of experiences, creating knowledge, right? The wisdom, gaining knowledge, gaining wisdom, gaining the meaning of life. That's where you're happy. Tap back into that part of you and it's game on. Literally aces. Literally, you open up a portal for pure happiness and wishes fulfilled. That's what the rainbow and the tarot means, wishes fulfilled. So you got to honor and respect the way that you go about this, okay? Get quiet, get clarity, heal the anger, let it pass through you, tap back into your ability to have adventures and have experiences to gain more knowledge, and that's where you're going to find your happiness and your path of purpose. I love you so much, Sagittarius. Thank you for being here with me. Please like and subscribe if you have not already. I will see you all in the next video. If you'd like further support, go ahead and book your reading with me today. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.